All right, very nice. Good. Nice, very nice. Nice. Yeah! Live for the big good of human civilization. It's Akira the Dawn, just back from CrossFit. Nearly fucking broke my leg. Yeah! Let's get it! What up, baby? How you doing? Wendy, in the gallery. Yeah. Get after it. I said. Get after it. I said. Get after it. I said. Get after it. I did though. It's what I said. I wasn't lying. Roll that thing. Drop that walk. Get that head. Get that head up. Get that head. Hey, get that head. Hey, that great winner. Hey, ain't no quitter. Hey, get that head. Hey. Smash that thing. Post that link. MEANINGWAVE in the house, we go live. Brah, 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 brah. I like that. What's cracking you? How you're doing? I'm just posting links so everybody knows the thing is happening. When I say everybody, I mean, I don't know, the people who see the links. Maybe you're one of those people who's gonna link. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Negativity! Yeah. Negativity! Hello, how you doing? How have you been? I feel like it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while since we hung out, you know? I don't know why it feels that way, but it does feel that way. It feels like it's been a while, you know? I hope you've been okay. You know? I hope you've been okay. You know, I hope you've been looking after yourself. I hope wonderful things and only wonderful things have happened. You know? That's what I'm hoping. Make some noise. Gang in the house. Gang in the house. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just got back from CrossFit. I might not be able to stream for that long because I balked my leg. And it was not CrossFit's fault. I've been in CrossFit for like over a year, like 5-6 days a week type thing. And certain people are like, you shouldn't do that, you'll injure yourself. I have never injured myself, you know. I know some people who have injured themselves at CrossFit, and it was all because they was like doing stupid shit they shouldn't have been doing. Like I know one guy, like he really fucked his leg up jumping up on one of the boxes, right? And he was basically trying to like compete. You're not necessarily supposed to be competing, you know what I mean? He was trying to be super fast, and he's sweating all over the box, you know? And he's like jumping up on the box, and he was jumping too fast, and he had too much sweat on the box, and he like slipped and smashed his leg into the side of the box, and he was not able to walk for 6 months. You know what I mean? Now me, what I do today, I'll tell you what I did today. I got up in there, and I was excited to be in there. I was pleased with myself being in there because it was like a torrential, like tropical thunderstorm going on, and I just put up an umbrella. An umbrella, it turns out in Spanish, I found out, is a para agua, for water. That's the name of the umbrella. It reminds me, para agua. What, I was like, really? Is this what this is? This is a para agua? Yes, it's for water, the full water device. It reminds me of the Welsh word for microwave, which is pop de ping. Pop de ping. Did you know that? That's the Welsh word for microwave. Anyway, yeah, the Spanish word for umbrella is para agua, for water. I have a pad of agua. I got down there. I was gassed. I was pleased with myself. I do a thing when I go to CrossFit. There's a massive bar going along like the length of the gym. That's like 12 foot in the air or 10 foot in the air or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hop up in that thing and I hang off it, you know. I hang off it. I do the dead hang. Today, I started swinging. Don't know why. No good reason. I was swinging. And I got a good swing going on, you know. And I swung all the way back and all the way forward. And all the way back. I suddenly remembered being a little kid, you know, swinging off, swings, you know, swinging. But it was with my arms, and I felt strong and free and wild. And as I came forward on the swing, I thought I would let go now. I don't know why I thought I would do that. And the second I had done that, I thought, that was stupid. Why did I do that? I thought that in slow motion as I went flying across the room. Whee! And in slow motion, I sort of looked around and saw everyone was looking at me going, "No, Akira!" And I went and sort of crashed into the ground. And I sort of hit with one leg and not the other. And I kind of hopped a bit, sort of, and started it out, you know. Woof. Everyone's like, "If shit, you okay?" And I was, "Yeah, I'm Cheeto." And then it was increasingly painful throughout the class. And at the end, there was a lot of jumping on boxes. And I was finding that a bit tricky. You know, but it was weird. Why did I do that? There were so many things all at once. I had this sudden kind of like nostalgic, joyful sort of rush back to youth, being a little kid, doing that kind of thing, and feeling all strong and free and all that. At the same time, I remembered a similar time I did something stupid like that when I was on tour in like 20... Was it 20? Might have been like 2007 or something. Anyway, I was on tour. I was in Wales. I think it was Chester. And I jumped off a speaker stack, you know. And I remember when I was on tour, I would do like ridiculous things because it would get the crowd, really get people going, you know. So I like jump off this speaker stack and I'm in midair and I'm aiming to come down at the front of the stage, like right in the middle, right? And I think, I could, if I land like a superhero. I used to read a lot of superhero comics, you know? And they always land in this way that they're like, they kind of land on their knees with like a fist and an arm in the air, like a pff. I thought, I'm going to land like that. So then I put myself in the position to land like that. You can do a lot of thinking while you're in midair. And then it dawned on me that that was really fucking stupid. But my body had already made the decisions, and it was too late for the body to rearrange itself before it hit the ground. And so my knee smashed into the stage, coming down like fucking 15 feet or something. And I couldn't walk for another the next 6 days. I was like fucking seated rap star, you know. I do less stupid things these days, but I do still do stupid things. Very interesting, and I guess I'll never know why. Anyway, shout out to you lot. We have the JOCKO instrumentals are coming out tonight. Normally we'd have a preview stream, and there would be visuals. However, I can't render the visuals. My computer is rendering something else, and it's been rendering it for a while. And it looks like it's going to be rendering for 5 days. It's a very big thing. And it's going to be rendering for 5 days. So I might not be able to render any videos for like 5 days. I don't know. Unless I can figure out some workarounds or something. But yeah, so we don't have the visual tonight for the JOCKO instrumentals. I'm going to see if I can do some kind of finagling or maybe like use a cloud computer and do like a less... The problem is because I use all these fancy cool plugins to do my cool things, you know? And you can't install those on cloud computers. Anyway, I'll figure something out, don't you guys worry. Ozzy Smith says that's called a combat landing. There you go. Yeah, combat landing, that's what I do. I'm a combat landing kind of a guy, you know? I'm a combat landing kind of a individual. Anyway, shout out to everyone locked in. Jordan B from SK, another great day. Woo! Shecky's in the house. Dan Davies in the house. Melinda's in the house. Old stock white Canadians in the house. Snowy Plays in the house. Jeremy Brenner in the house. Lex in the house. Mark in the house. Melinda in the house. In the house! We got Mad House Inhabitants XX. Mathod is in the house. Big up all of y'all. I'm gonna dedicate this to you. Whoa, whoa!
Akira.
The Dawn.
Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
I can't spit with Akira.
Negativity, angst, that internal feeling pulling at you. What? That is our natural state. That is our natural state. We're being summoned to move. We earn the positivity in our heart, in our soul, by the positive actions we undertake that preserve us. That's how we stay self-governing. If we just woke up feeling perfect, we wouldn't do shit. We'd be the guy on the couch. You guys gotta realize some are so subdued by their overeating, by their vice, by their negativity, that they just don't get. They're being called to something greater, being summoned from above. Today, go to something greater, being summoned from above. But why today? Why today was I so fucking negative, so angry and frustrated? Perfect. That means I've just been slacking on myself, on my personal development, and I need to go harder. Negativity! Angst, that internal feeling pulling at you. That is our natural state. That is our natural state. We're being summoned to move. Negativity, angst, that internal feeling pulling at you. That is our natural state. That is our natural state. We're being summoned to move. You're that much more negative? Yeah. Go that much harder. That means your call is greater. Your call is greater. Why? How does this make sense? Wisdom is problems overcome. Negativity inside of us is the greatest problem that ever existed. It's ruined more lives than anything. It's basically the culprit of what causes you to partake in vices. If you woke up feeling perfect, would you run to that drink? If you woke up and everything was right, would you smoke that shit? Would you twist that joint? No. You're doing that because something is pulling at you just enough. Oh, I got this anxiety. Oh, I can't sleep. Oh, I just gotta forget about this shit. It's fucking tearing me up inside. I mean, I never met anyone that didn't have negativity that pushed them towards something that they didn't want to do. Negativity! Angst, that internal feeling pulling at you. That is our natural state. That is our natural state. We're being summoned to move. Negativity, angst, that internal feeling pulling at you. That is our natural state. That is our natural state. We're being summoned to move. This is where we change it all. We flip that negative. We realize that anger, that frustration, that's just energy and motion. And we use that energy to get into motion to building the life of our dreams.
I like that.
This contrast created from feeling like such shit, such garbage, stepping into something we don't want to do for the greater good, to feel better on the other side, is what builds us the most. This is what does it. Literally, inaction breeds more fear, more doubt. Action, self-investment, that breeds self-love, that breeds self-respect.
Action.
Self-investment, that breeds self-love, that breeds self-respect. Action, self-investment, that breeds self-love, that breeds self-respect. Action, self-investment, that breeds self-love, that breeds self-respect. Action, self-investment, that breeds self-love, that breeds self-respect.
It's this fear of discomfort. People have this extreme feeling in their mind when it comes to their associations with exercise. They want to avoid discomfort. They feel like any type of exercise is just something to be avoided. That's not for me. Fuck that. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to strain. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to strain. A lot of times this association that they have is about the beginnings of getting in shape. It's not about once you're actually fit. Because once you're actually fit and you look forward to it, it feels great. If I can't get a workout in, I look at my schedule and go, oh shit, I don't have any time for a workout, which means I'm not going to get that good feeling. Get that good feeling. So instead of looking at it like, oh, I've got to go grunt and sweat, I'm thinking I'm not going to feel good. I'm not going to feel relaxed. I'm not going to feel carefree. Even appreciative, like my appreciation of things, it gets enhanced greatly after exercise. I just feel better. I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, 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 I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. Get that good feeling. Most people, associations are to avoid anything that's uncomfortable. It's so illogical. Discomfort is your friend. It really is. Discomfort, not being happy and content with certain situations in life. They're massive, massive motivators. They're amazing at facilitating change. Yet our instinct is to avoid those and just sit on the couch and watch some fucking reality show. It's bizarre. When I get really disciplined and really consistent with my workouts, I almost feel momentum. I feel like there's a push behind me, like, all right, yeah, now I'm gonna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, 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 I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. Yeah, now I'm doing it. Yeah, now I'm doing it. I'm doing it all the time now. I'm looking forward to the next time, and it makes that resistance much weaker, and it makes my motivation and my discipline much stronger. I think a lot of it is based on just the consistency. Blowing something off is not just bad for you physically, it's also bad mentally, because then that option is now available. The option to fuck off. You did it before, and you're probably going to do it again, and you'll get mediocre results, not just in that aspect of your life, maybe in all aspects of your life. That option to fuck off, when you embrace it, that is a pathway that you might choose when it comes to dealing with conflict in your personal life, business decisions, career decisions, like an uncomfortable decision that you might be faced with, what your pathway is in life, but you don't do it, instead you fuck off. And that inclination to fuck off, that gathers momentum as well. The inclination to be disciplined, that comes with momentum. I think both things. You take a path. I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. I wanna sweat, I wanna strain, 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 I wanna sweat, I wanna strain. Get that good feeling, get that good feeling, get that good feeling. It feels great.
We're here in together.
MEANINGWAVE, what's on the makes most
Path, or the path of the fuck off. Your body is like a race car that you can juice up yourself. Like you can add the fat tires, you can add improved suspension, you can beef up the horsepower of the engine. You can do all that yourself. Or you could just choose to have this shitty body. No one's under the illusion you're gonna live forever, but you are enhancing the experience that you're currently involved in right now. You are alive, you experience this life, but do you experience this life optimally? Is it as enjoyable as it can be? And we all know that there's a spectrum for that enjoyability. Like we've all had times in our life where it's not been so great, and then times in our life everything came together like, what a fucking great day! Woo! 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 Come on! Great day! Woo! Come on! Great day, woo! 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 Make more of those. Make more of those. Make more of those. You can make more of those. And then the whole thing's better. And then the whole thing's better. And I think when that whole thing's better, it affects everybody you touch, everybody that's around you, everybody you come in contact with. That in turn, I mean, it sounds so grandiose, but in turn can affect the entire race of human beings.
Real baby. You already know. You did. You already know it in that way. You smile at that old lady. You have a great day, woo. She gives £10 to her grandson. He spends that on like some Roblox studio plugin. Learns how to code a whole like new kind of game that changes the world. Ain't no telling what you could do with just one friendly gesture, baby. Yeah. Oh man. I had a real nice letter. I found it on one of the other channels. We got an instrumentals channel. We also have a shorts channel. I made some time to clip a piece of a stream this week and posted it as a short. It was very successful. Where was it? On Instagram. They liked it on Instagram. And Twitter. Anyway, I had a letter. It was very nice from Dustin Karowski. He said, I want to let you know that you have literally changed my life. I stumbled across the Be the Hero song on accident when I was looking for something else that played instead for some reason, and it's at a time when I truly needed it. I'm at a really messed up turning point in my life, going through self-evaluation, 38 years old. I had my identity stolen when I was 17, so I never had any kind of credit. Had to work for everything to get anything. I got full custody of my son when I was 20, and I just mindlessly worked to take care of him and every job I could get. And now I'm trying to change everything about my life. And these have been my literally motivational wake-up songs that I do first thing in the morning. Something about the Rogan aspect I've been able to identify with more than anyone else, but the way you compared them is awesome. I don't think you've gotten enough recognition for how great they really are. Oh, well, there you go. God bless you. I have so many messages like that. It's like so many people struggling out there, you know? So many stories of so many people who've been through insane things, found themselves in insane situations. And what's really epic is like just so many stories of so many people who turn in their lives around. You know, who visualizing like a better version of themselves that exists out there, and then moving towards that person, you know, with will. With a definiteness of action, a deliberateness of thought and deed. So many people, I read these stories every day, it's beautiful. I'm fucking proud of all of you all. Miss Swan got a new job today. Nice one. Congratulations to you. Jordan B from SK says, great day, woo. Great day, woo. Great day, woo. Yeah, it's a great day, woo. When you focus on the great day, woo, you get the great day, woo, huh? That's the fucking facts, Jack. That's how it goes. Great day, woo. Great day, woo. Great day, woo. Speaking of great day, woo, we have got a vinyl campaign going on. In case you did not know, we are moving with a definiteness of purpose, you know, and a deliberateness of thought and deed to getting the new JOCKO classic, instant classic album onto vinyl, and we're also putting the first classic JOCKO album on vinyl. We also have a flipping monolith. People were asking, is there ever going to be another monolith? Is there ever going to be another monolith? They had that first one. It was beautiful. It was steel. It was metal. It was silver. It was that beautiful second one, the JVP one. It was purple. And now we're going to get some monolith. It's black and red. Black and red brushed steel gorge aluminum plate. That's what it is. It's an aluminum plate with two-tone powder coated finish, 11 inches wide, 11 inches tall, and 5 inches deep. You can get signed versions of these with signed certificates of authenticity. You know, you can get double packs, you can get single packs, you can get the whole thing. Head on over to the link in the description of the broadcast and claim your vinyl today. Claim your vinyl. We're coming close to the first stretch goal of 8K, at which point the vinyl has a gatefold. It's not just a sleeve with 2 records in it, it's gatefold. That means it opens up. Yoga Mac puts up, says sick monolith, bruh. In it, I can't wait to have one of these. Holy artifacts. Oh my goodness. Holy artifacts. Daniel Diaz Marta, do you know Akira the Dawn?
Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
Of course, he's amazing.
You know what I mean? That's what people say. They say that. I hear it all over the place. I see it on Twitter. I log into Twitter and people are going, do you know who Akira the Dawn is? And people are going, yeah, of course I do. And those people are not getting the meme. You know, shout out to everybody out there doing the activities. There's been a huge amount of like MEANINGWAVE related activity online in the past couple of weeks. It's been really nice to see. Thank you to everyone who's spreading the good word. Spreading the good word of MEANINGWAVE. We got the new album, Get Some, out. People are loving that record. And people are discovering the older records, and that's wonderful. You know, we're at the point now where you can discover MEANINGWAVE, and it's a real good time to discover MEANINGWAVE, because MEANINGWAVE is really is now a universe. That was always my intention, to build a universe, and it really is now a universe for you to get lost in. You know, it's like 500 odd songs. God knows how many. I actually do not know how many albums. Many albums. I do not know how many videos. Many videos. So much. It's a universe for you to get lost in, and it's just the beginning, brothers and sisters. This is just the dawn, you know, the dawn of MEANINGWAVE. Very important though that we continue to be able to make physical things. So go back this campaign. It would be really nice to get through these initial stretch goals so we can do some exciting new ones. Addition and all the stuff that like becomes extra stretch goal stuff, you get that if you back during the backing period. So that's going to be exclusively for people who back during the backing period. So there. Go back this campaign, link is in the description of the broadcast and the pinned message. Below it is. Morgan Mindfulness says, I showed MEANINGWAVE to a new friend, and he's just lost trying to listen to all the content. I'm almost jealous. Vale Victus, are any other artists creating MEANINGWAVE? No, I wouldn't have thought so. Well, you couldn't, because MEANINGWAVE is a registered trademark. Yes, it is. MEANINGWAVE is a registered trademark. I mean, you can make music sampling people talking. You can make music sampling things. I mean, that's, anyone can do that. But you can't make MEANINGWAVE unless you're Akira the Dawn. Because Akira the Dawn makes MEANINGWAVE. That's what Akira the Dawn does. MEANINGWAVE, you see, is a psychotechnology. It's a technology, a psychotechnology. You know what a technology is? A technology, right? That's something that could aid the physicality of a human, right? Like a toaster is a technology that helps man to make toast quickly without having to fuck around sticking, bread over a fire that's potentially burning his hand. A toaster is it's a technology. Now, a psychotechnology, that is something that, whereas a physical technology is something maybe you wrap your hand around it, right, in order to improve your physicality. A psychotechnology is something that interfaces with your brain, improving your brain's abilities, potentialities, all that. Language is a psychotechnology. You know what I mean? MEANINGWAVE is a psychotechnology. I've heard a few people some people have just straight ripped off MEANINGWAVE. Some people with small imaginations have just straight up said, hey, I'm going to do this too. I will also sample Jordan Peterson and make it into a song. And, you know, no one's been able to do it very well. But I have had some people who were inspired by MEANINGWAVE and then went and made something of their own that was unique to them, expressing things that only they could express. And that's always very nice when people do that. I like seeing people expressing the trueness of themselves. And it's nice to be able to help inspire people to do that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my TV. Look at that beautiful TV. Showing the righteousness. Oh my goodness. Great day, great day, great day, great day. Woo!
First thing, that when a revolution happens, they take over the radio stations because they want to get right into the thoughts of the people. Think it's going into your brain.
I'm gonna dedicate this to you.
You ever heard Akira the Dawn? Just press play.
Go!
Rome wasn't built. The day. We all know that. Everyone hears that. But Rome also didn't fall apart overnight either. It took hundreds of years for Rome to reach its peak, but it also took time, hundreds of years, for Rome to decay and fall apart. And that is representative of life. You don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit, day in and day out. That's what it takes. That's why I said you've gotta pay attention. You have to watch every single second. Every single second, because every second counts. 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 Also, things don't usually fall apart quickly either. It's a slow process. Slip here, a little setback over there, a little wearing down of discipline and will over time. So that's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes, either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've gotta pay attention. That's why I say you've gotta pay attention. You have to watch every single second. Every single second, because every second counts. 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 Because those seconds, they turn into minutes. And minutes turn into hours. And hours turn into days. And days turn into years. That second that just went by, that counted. And so did that second. And so did that one. And in those precious seconds,
5-second counts from that Get Some.
So
Go get some on vinyl.
make every second count.
Link is in the description of the broadcast. Reserve your JOCKO vinyl while you can.
America's preachers tell me that there is no sermon
Listen to us, Paul Harvey.
which is looked forward to with less enthusiasm than a sermon about sin. Well, that's probably true.
Meaningwave.
The secular sermon on the subject of hard work.
The pregnant skyline of America was set in place one brick at a time. Now that represents a lot of calluses. America the Beautiful is not an accomplished fact guaranteed to remain intact. God shed his grace on thee, to be sure, but this was wasteland when God had it to himself. He handed man a hoe and said, you want another Eden? All right, earn it. And all that's necessary for the weeds to take over again is for you and me to lay down that hoe. Work, 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 hard work. There is no gospel less popular than the gospel of hard work. Work, 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 hard work. There is no gospel less popular. Get to work, get to work. We tell our young people how our country was carved out of the wilderness. No, it wasn't. Our nation was hammered and hoed and chopped and dug, sawed and clawed out of the wilderness by barehanded men who asked nothing for nothing. America did not start out with an agricultural production that the awe and envy of the world. It was seeded first by sod-busting farmers who fought Indians and ranchers and cold and heat and drought and bugs and flood and one another. The fruited plain sprang forth from barren acres only after they had been watered with a lot of sweat. Work, 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 hard work. There is no gospel less popular than the gospel of hard work. Work, 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 hard work. There is no gospel less popular. Get to work, get to work. I guess what I'm saying is that the more history I study, ours and others, the more certain I am that there is one fertilizer essential to the survival of civilization, and that fertilizer is sweat. And I don't mean perspiration, I mean the kind of steamy, streamy, salty sweat that's wrung from a man by hard physical work. Somehow, the sweat gets into the soil of a farm or a factory, a city or a state or a nation, and everything thereabouts grows tall and strong and tough enough to stand against any storm. But the day the sweat dries up, the soil dries up. And whole civilizations are buried in dust. Hard work. There is no gospel less popular than the gospel of hard work. Work, 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 hard work. There is no gospel less popular. Get to work, get to work. Yeah, yeah.
Paul Harvey. Paul Harvey, baby. I'd love to have seen a conversation between him and Alan Watts. I'd love to see a conversation with him and anyone.
Work, work, hard work.
There is no gospel less popular.
Work, 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 hard work.
There is no gospel less popular.
Get to work.
No gospel.
Question?
What could you do to improve yourself? Well, the first question might be, why should you even bother improving yourself? And I think the answer to that is something like, so you don't suffer any more stupidly than you have to. And maybe so others don't have to. It's something like that. You know, like there's a real injunction at the bottom of it. It's not some casual self-help doctrine. It's that if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And in a big way, if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And so will the people around. If you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And in a big way, if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And so will the people around. And you could say, well, I don't care about that, but that's actually not true. You actually do care about that, because if you're in pain, you will care about it. And so you do care about it, even if it's just that negative way, you know. It's very rare that you can find someone who's in excruciating pain who would ever say, well, it would be no better if I was out of this. Pain is one of those things that brings the idea that it would be better if it didn't exist along with it. It's incontrovertible. You get your act so that there isn't any more stupid pain around you than necessary. That if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And in a big way, that if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And so will the people around you. If you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And in a big way, that if you don't organize yourself properly, you'll pay for it. And so will the people around you.
Yeah!
Getting your act together. And the answer to that is, it's something like, look around for something that bothers you and see if you can fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix, 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 fix,
There's so much knowledge out there, so much information, so many ways to get better, and we make so many mistakes.
What up?
The product of our mistakes, and oftentimes the lesson.
We're gonna do the international high five. Let me know where you are and what you are excited for.
So that we don't pay attention
from the rest of this year.
We think we know.
Less than 3 months till 23.
Punch.
Think. Where are you and what are you excited about for the rest of the year?
Important.
International high five.
Akira.
Bucko.
There's so much knowledge out there, so much information, so many ways to get better, and we make so many mistakes. We're the product of our mistakes, and oftentimes the lesson is sitting there right in front of our face. It's there to be learned, but we miss it, or we don't pay attention to it, or we think we know better until it punches us in the face. And the most important thing to learn is that we have so much to learn. We all do. And we can learn from school and people and from experience, and we learn from life.
You get one shot at this gig right here. Life, one life, that's all you got. One life, one shot.
You have to process the information. You have to absorb it. You have to accept it. You have to open your mind. You gotta free your mind so that you can learn and make real progress. And as far as regrets, some things I wish I would have done differently, of course. Hindsight is 20/20, and looking back, of course, who wouldn't want to take another go at something and improve on the first try by doing it again? And then why not do it again and again and again? Why not do it over and over again until you have it yourself, it's worthless. It does nothing for you. In fact, the only valuable thing in regret is the lesson you learned, the knowledge that you gained. But walking around filled with regret gets you nothing. So learn and move on. Don't let regret beat you down. Don't be a slave to regret. No. Let it teach you. Let it make you better. Let the fear of regret fuel you to take action today. Now! Now!
You get one shot at this kid right here. One life, that's all you got. One life, one shot, you get one shot at this kid right here. One life, that's all you got. One life, yeah.
Anyway, what's all of his song?
How you feeling?
Take action now to become a better person. Not filled with regret, but filled with knowledge. Filled with knowledge and strength and power and filled with life.
One shot! Oh my goodness. One shot, Akira the Don, JOCKO VINYL from the album Get Some, out now on all platforms and coming to vinyl. Coming to a turntable near you. Go back the campaign on IGG now and secure your vinyl. Secure your monolith. Monolith is campaign exclusive, will only be available during this campaign. You can only get the monolith during this campaign, so that. Coming in on that 8K stretch goal, at which point everybody gets a gatefold vinyl. Vinyl gets upgraded to gatefold at 8K. We're on 7165 right now with 25 backers. Let's get it. International High Five. What's going on with you bad motherfuckers? Let's see what's happening with the people. Let's see who's in the building, where they at, what's going on. Apparently the auto closed captioning said fix 666. Of course it did. I told you about what's going on with these algorithmic constructs. There's demons trapped in them. I told you about that Dal E, and I told you about that other one, whatever it's called. Mid-journey, that's it, mid-journey, because the journey is mids. I told you I've been paying attention to these things a long time. And they all look a bit evil. There is some evil trapped in there. They need to remove the evil. There is some evil in the YouTube algorithmic thing. The YouTube automatic captioning device has got some evil in it. It sees 666s where there was fix it. What the fuck? I heard people talking about, oh no, the algorithms have got institutionalized istophobism in them. Don't worry about the AIs having istophobic isms in them. Worry about them having demons in them. Worry about portals to demonic realms being opened up. You want to worry about that. Or not, because obviously worrying is preposterous! Worrying is preposterous! Don't worry. Worrying is praying to the devil. I used to say worrying is praying for what you don't want. That's what I used to say. And then I came across a little video of Terrence McKenna saying, worry is praying to the devil. I thought, fucking yes, that's right. And I made a song out of it. Because that's what I do. That's my thing. That's one of the many things I brought to the world, one of the many styles, one of the many gifts, one of the many things in my purity of expression, which got me in a lot of trouble when I was a little kid and got me in fights every day of my life with kids and with grown-ups. You know, purity of expression. Certain people don't like that. They don't like it when you express you. They would rather you pretended to be like everybody else because it makes them feel bad about them pretending to be like everybody else when you don't. So, you know, it's a short-term, it's like a short-term plan. All right, I will just pretend to be like everybody else and I won't get kicked in the face today. All right, that works for you today, but the end result of that is essentially you're getting fucking kicked in the face for your whole life. That is the boot stomping the human face forever that George Orwell spoke of. That's what that is, you know, and they're trying to sort of mass propagate that currently in every fucking aspect, whether it's your town centers all looking the fucking same, whether it's everybody pretending to have the same opinion on every fucking matter, including ones they had completely different opinions on last week. People pretending to like the same bullshit TV shows that they know deep down are fucking terrible. It's all an expression of that. It's a terror of sticking out, and the problem is like in the long term, it's like the not eating fucking cake every day. You know what I mean? Like in the short term, you're like, giving into my fucking urges is easier. Giving into every fucking random urge and desire and whim is easy in the short term, but in the long term, you're a fucking crippled fat ass, right? And it hurts. I see people like carrying, not so much these days because people are relatively healthy where I am, but when I used to live in LA, I would see some very giant people carrying around a lot, you know what I mean? And it's like symbolic of all the other things they're carrying around. It's not comfortable to carry around lots extra. So in the short term, you know what I mean? It might seem hard to not eat the bag of chips, but in the long term, it's hard to carry around a giant fucking ass for your whole life and have to drag that motherfucker up some stairs. That is hard, right? In the same fucking way, you know, it might be hard in the short term to not act like everybody else and not pretend to agree with other people and things of that nature. But in the long term, it's much fucking easier. You're not getting a boot in your fucking face forever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? And also, like, the more people that go along with the boot in the face thing, the less people there are to stop the boot face people. You know what I mean? And when there's no one left to stop the boot face people, then you are really fucked because they don't just stop with putting a boot in your face. You know what I mean? They don't stop. There is no stopping with these motherfuckers. They keep going and they keep going until there's nothing of you left. Every little piece of you that you give away, right? Thinking that's the smart, safe, short-term, safe thing to do. Not. Long-term, it's fucking stupid. All right? Because there'll be no one to fucking help you and these demons will take it all until there's nothing left of you. I don't know why I went off on that one, but I did! But, oh yeah, I went off on that one because the fucking YouTube algorithm thought that fix it was 666. Yo! Anyway, we were doing an international high five. Come on, that's what we were doing. We were doing an international high five. We're seeing where people are, what's going on with them, what they're excited about, all that, right? For example, Warren Michael Lee is playing in Austin this weekend, Wild Bill Saloon. Well, congratulations. That's very nice for you. Excellent. I can't come because I'm not allowed in the country. I'm too cool. Val Vixes, South Carolina. I'm excited for the birth of my second child. Me too. I'm excited for the birth of your second child. Congratulations. Dendritic Fractals, Phoenix, Arizona. Excited to see people wake up to the Decepticons. Deception. Decepticons. Huh. God makes no mistakes, says our old stock white Canadian. Full Killer is in Maryland, obviously. Only with certainty to be excited about the is MEANINGWAVE releases to come. And that's fair. You can be excited about Meaningwave releases to come. Have you ever been given a reason not to be excited about Meaningwave releases? Have I ever let you down? Have you ever heard a Meaningwave record and been like, oh, that fucking sucked? I wish I hadn't heard that. That was very big. That was a very big disappointment. No! Literally never happened. Literally never happened. Never. Canadian All-Stock is in the South Shore of Montreal, Canada. Yoga Mac, Knoxville, Tennessee, grateful for the Meaningwave gods and the Meaningwave vibes. Looking forward to dominate a new position as social media manager for a wholesale plant farm and garden center. Are you working with Kanye West? Did you get the job? Tahani was summoned and arrived. That was nice. I saw some people saying, where's Tahani? And then Tahani appeared. That's how it works here in the MU. Oh no, Akira says right on. Shouts out to all of you. Indeed. Denedretic says friends will inherit the earth. Mike says, I learned to pack a bowl when listening to Akira. Big brain activities. Big brain activities. 2076 says, love you. I'm going to go fill that void only I can fill, brothers and sisters. I won't let you down. You better not. Preach you, baby. Dendritic says, support this man's work. I agree. You should definitely support this man's work. If you want to support this man's work, go back to the campaign. Link is in the description. Go get yourself some vinyl. Also, you can go to meaningwave.com, hit the support thing, and there are support links there. Support the wave. Support righteousness. Hey, says Neil Parker. Kill the parasites, said Fractals. 2076 says, I'm going to spend about a week in jail, but it'll be all right. I think you will. It will be an epic stoic challenge, mandatory state-sponsored meditation retreat, says 2076. Exactly. Go watch some Wes Watson videos. Wes Watson got like fucking 200 hours on videos about what to do in jail. How to maximize jail time. Vale says, you're nuts, Akira. Hey. That's nice. You cutie. We got Boulder, Colorado in the house with Mark Borden. Mark Borden, what a bad man. Sahani says, Akira is living in the present. Eyes open, my guy. That's right. That is all there is. It's the only place to be. You know, my record label, my former one was called Living in the Future. And that was actually my problem. I was in the future. It was actually a problem being in the future. I was way too far ahead of everybody else, and what I was doing didn't necessarily make sense. And it wasn't necessarily as useful as it could have been to my people, because I was so far ahead of the fucking game. My new record label should be called Living in the Present. However, my record label is called Meaningwave. You'll notice this if you look at my releases on places like Spotify. It will say Meaningwave Records. Meaningwave! Bradley is in the flipping house, and Bradley says, this music has changed my whole life. Thank you, Akira. Well, if that ain't nice, I don't know what is, Bradley. If that ain't a bloody honor, I do not know what is. You know? I do not know what is. Let us high five in the international manner to which we are accustomed. It is a custom that we have. It binds us together across space and time, unites us and unites our energy. Thus it may be redistributed amongst all of us with no one actually losing anything at all. Not like when the government takes your money and sends it to creeps in other places and, leaves your fucking, veteran uncle to rot on the street. It's not like that at all, right? What you get, I get your high five, you get the energy of all the high fives. And that's it. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. It goes like this. 3, 2, 1. High five right now. Right now. Can you feel it? Can Can you feel that? Can you feel
Everybody's
that?
got these stupid barriers they put in their own head. You gotta resist those goddamn
Resist
things.
those
They don't do you
goddamn
any
things.
good, and they certainly define the potential for your future in a negative way. It's not self-serving, and it's not even real. This idea that there's no way to get past the starting block today is just ludicrous. It's crazy, and it's just this poor thinking. And people that are trapped in bad situations, one of the problems is you feel like this is your future. You feel like you're fucked. You can't get out of that. There's no hope. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no rainbow. And if you feel like that, that alone can be incredibly defining and limiting. But if you look at yourself objectively and say, I kind of am fucked here. I'm in credit card debt. I'm working in a shitty job. I don't like what I'm doing, but I have some ideas. I need to feed those fucking ideas. I need to feed them and water. I need to set aside a certain amount of time every day to just try to make those things happen. Every day. To just try to make those things happen. Every day. To just try to make those things happen. Every day. You can do that. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. You can do that. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. It's very important.
Muy importante.
Look at someone who's doing really well, like very famous and successful. All you see is him now, flying around private jets, wearing a new pair of sneakers every day, driving around in Bentleys. You just see that. You don't see him being a young kid in Philadelphia going to open mic nights. Progression that you're not witness to. You don't see, and that takes place everything. It takes place all comedians and musicians. There is a starting point, and with time and focus, and as long as you reevaluate and reassess and constantly, objectively look at what you're doing and then pursue it with passion and focus, you get better at things. There's always going to be people that are luckier than you. Some of it is luck, and some of it is courage. Some of it is putting your ass out there. Some of it is trying things. One of the things that I always like to tell people that I think you should do is do shit that's difficult. It's very important to struggle. Do shit that's difficult.
Every day.
Every day. Do shit that's difficult.
Every day.
You can do that. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. It's very important to struggle.
Yeah.
Teaches you things that you don't learn from success. I think failure gives you an opportunity for self-examination and also gives you a feeling that is very uncomfortable feeling.
Mason! Level 2 in the house.
And don't look at these failures as proof that you suck. Look at them as opportunities for growth. And don't look at these failures as proof that you suck. Look at them as opportunities to be motivated to do better.
Let's get it.
Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. You can do that. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. It's very important to struggle. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. You can do that. Do shit that's difficult. Every day. Every day. Do shit that's difficult. It's very important to struggle.
Every day, baby, that's what we saying. That's what we saying. You sacrifice now for tomorrow. You suffer now so you don't have to suffer later. You get to suffer in the manner of your choosing. Suffering is not, it's not optional. You know what I mean? Suffering is not optional. Francesco on that guitar solo. What a great guitar solo. Shouts out to you, my guy Francesco. What? Woo. Woo. Suffering not optional. Choosing the manner of your suffering. Yeah, that's right. That's what you can do. You can choose. And that's amazing. That's what God did. God did. God did. You know what I mean? The beasts. The beasts don't necessarily get that much of a choice in the manner of their suffering. Any of you fuck with that Nature is Metal channel? They post like pictures of fucking bisons getting their chests ripped out by like feline creatures and shit of that nature. Yeah, I mean, them beasts don't necessarily get that much of a choice in the manner of their suffering. We do. God did. So I choose to pull myself up on a bar and swing and then throw myself across the room for no good reason. I got to choose that. Bradley says, I love God. And that's a nice thing to say. That's a good thing to say. That's one of those things that makes you feel real good when you say it, right? Because it's true. Right? And people don't necessarily know what it's like, you know, the old Peterson, depends what you mean by God. No, people don't necessarily like know in a way they can articulate what they mean by God. But they know. They know deep down. They can't necessarily articulate it because language is very fucking limited. Language is very, very limited. You know, I give shit to this AI, so-called art, because it's got demons trapped in it. But it does appear to be the beginnings of a development of language. Because we know that art, one of the purposes of art is to describe the indescribable. That's what music is. Music is an encounter with truth. Music is a conduit to the divine itself, to that which is indescribable and can only be experienced. Now, so art, if our language is very limited, what did they say? A picture is worth 1,000 words. So if perhaps by using these technologies, we can summon up very quickly, instantly, in fact, is what's going to happen. We can summon up art to describe things that words cannot. If, you know, the old hieroglyphical language, and then emojis came along again recently, which was like a return to hieroglyphs, because people needed a way of being able to signify in online conversations that they were joking and things of that nature, because the words themselves were not good enough and you couldn't write in long enough sentences. There's this interesting thing when literacy, that psychotechnology of literacy, is so widely distributed amongst the populace. But then you're like, what's it even being used for? What are people using this so-called literacy for? What are they even reading? What are they even writing? And is it now being used as an excuse to not think? Are you just like, you know, using your time just browsing tiny little sentences which don't really communicate a great deal? And that stops you thinking. You're not even thinking now. You're just looking at tiny little sentences which barely describe anything at all. Terence McKenna was obviously very interested in this. He was very interested in the unfinished nature of our language. And he spent a lot of his time fucking hoofing up shitloads of DMT because he thought the answers might be in there somewhere, in there where those elf creatures hang out. Thought maybe they've got the answers. Maybe the answers are in the machine. Maybe they've got the answers. Maybe the answers are in... No. Actually, we already know where the answers are, and the answers are within, and we had the stuff that we needed at the very beginning. And we're in a constant case of rediscovery. Unlearning. Rediscovery. It's very exciting. But shit, the jig might be up for the manner of communication that we have been getting so used to. Communication now is very different to what it was when I was a little boy, for example. The difference between what it is now and what it will likely be within a couple of decades is quite severe. Bradley says music is as close as we can get to experiencing God. Well, I mean, it's very difficult to argue with that. There are other ways, but the best ways always involve music. You go to any kind of religious ceremony of worth its salt, music will be involved, music will be integral. There might be movement as well. You know, the movement and the music, bringing those together, that's uniting the physicality with that other aspect. that core aspect, that foundational aspect, when united with the physicality. That's why it's so very, very important. That's why physicality is so important, and that's why the big psyop that only jocks and retards do sport is so evil and destructive. And I noticed them really kicking it off again lately. Like one of these fucking retard people, I can't remember what so-called newspaper they write for or what their horrible name is. They're one of these horrible creatures. Some article I saw getting pushed out this week about health supremacy. You know that word? They link that one word with the other thing to make the whole thing bad. There's now this idea this meme they're trying to push of health supremacy and how the bad istophobes are into health and strength and that, and how that's a bad thing somehow. These fucking demons. They're fucking hilarious. They're very, very hilarious in their creepy upside downness. It is very, very predictable. It's very, very predictable. But you don't really have to worry about that either, you know. It's not necessary to be worried about that. What you should do is, again, don't worry, because worrying is preposterous. And B, don't be concerning yourself with matters outside the domain of your control. And one of the matters outside the domain of your control is what weirdos are up to. And what weirdos write in their shitty articles that no one reads, but people see the headline of, you know what I mean? Like, that shit's out your domain of your immediate control. There's no need to worry about that. Focus on your friends and your family and lift some fucking heavy shit and put down some heavy shit and listen to Meaningwave, and I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay. Miss Swan, shout out to you, says, I'm really enjoying this stream, thank you.
Default aggressive.
Brand new from Akira the Nun and JOCKO VINYL from the album Gets Up, coming to a turntable near you. Go back the vinyl campaign right now. Link is in the description.
He's amazing.
Gets Up.
And aggressive are similar.
Similar.
And they are both good.
Both good.
You certainly have to be proactive in the world. You want to be dictating what happens. Not responding to it. And yes, that means creating or controlling a situation as much as you can. But being aggressive, that means you are ready to attack. As I always point out, this doesn't mean you walk around with your chest puffed out, ready to bang heads with everyone around you. It doesn't mean you confront people physically or mentally head on without a tactically superior plan. It doesn't mean you go straight forward into conflict without thought and without reason. It doesn't mean you engage in attrition warfare. No, that is almost never smart. Default aggressive. You're gonna get after it. You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. Default aggressive. Aggressive. You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. If I think the enemy is going to attack me, I'm going to attack them first. If I think they are going to seize a piece of terrain, I am going to be there waiting for them. If I think the enemy is going to flank me, too late, I'm already flanking them. I don't view aggression as an outward attitude. I view aggression as an internal character trait. A fire in your mind that says, I am going to win. I am going to win.
Yes, where I'm from, we have to be very aggressive.
I am going to win. This is aggressive. Yeah. Default aggressive. You're gonna get after it. You're gonna move fast. You're gonna think fast. You're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy.
Default aggressive.
You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy.
I am going to battle, and I am going to fight, and I am going to use every tool I have to crush my enemy. And that tool might be fists, but it might be guile. It might be a frontal attack, but it might be a flanking maneuver. It might be an undeniable display of force. But it also might be a subtle political maneuver. And that is what aggression is to me. The unstoppable fighting spirit, the drive, the burning desire to achieve mission success using every possible tool, asset, and strategy and tactic to bring about victory. Get after it. You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. Default aggressive. You're going to get after it. You're going to move fast, you're going to think fast, you're going to outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. Default aggressive. You're gonna move fast, you're gonna think fast, you're gonna outthink and outmaneuver. It is the will to win. And if that kind of internal, relentless aggression is your default mode, you will win.
Yeah. Get some instrumental. Day out.
Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
Of course, he's amazing.
What a beautiful beat. Listen to that. Listen to that nice choir. Yeah, that's right. It is whatever day it is, and it means that tonight you're going to be able to listen. When if you're in Australia, you already can. You're going to be able to listen to the Get Some Instrumentals. They're going to be out. The album, the instrumental album, is called Get After It 2. Get After It 2 Motivational Instrumentals, the sequel to Get After It 1 Motivational Instrumentals, which was the inspirational instrumental album for the first JOCKO album. That's what they're called. That's out today. Normally there would be a video, but my computer is otherwise engaged rendering another video that's going to take fucking 5 days. 5 days? Hey, we got Mike B in the house, you bad man. What's cracking? Needed this so damn useful. Thank you. Hey, 'tis thou that is breathtaking. What a broken umbrella. Did you catch the bit earlier where I told you I discovered what umbrella is in Spanish today? Para agua, which literally translates as for water. Hey, have you got a full water? Why? It's raining. Oh yeah, that's good. It'd be a good idea to have a full water when it's raining. Yes, it would. Ah. Bang, bang. Win, 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 no matter what. Tiny little piece of DJ Khaled in there.
Yes, where I'm from, we have to be very aggressive.
This song has got like about 500 samples in it, but it actually doesn't have a sample of what lots of people keep asking if there's a sample in. Although it is a similar riff. It is a similar riff. Bow! But this song has got like fucking 50, I don't know, I've got to count it. It's got a lot of tiny little snippets from movies and things like that in it. You hear that little come on, and it's got a lot of damn. I might do a competition to like list them all. Or maybe like a treasure hunt. MEANINGWAVE albums could be considered Easter egg hunts if you want to take it that way. You could do that. You can.
Standard Frank.
Shaky says, ice that injury. You're probably right. I should probably go and do that instead of being up in here playing you guys music. Do you know what? I might actually take that advice. Bop, bop. Doing the math.
I'm doing the math, man. What are you talking about? I'm doing the math, man. I'm open-minded to the fact that, okay, if I do 5 pull-ups in a minute for so many hours, I can get so many pull-ups in. How much time do I have to rest? I was breaking the math down. You have to be open that I can do this.
Andre P, what's up?
Once you shut your mind down to the possibility that it can be achieved, there's no way it can happen. So that's why my eyes and my body light up about things, because I know that if you're in a fight, you have to attack.
Uh-huh.
You have to keep attacking. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. He must break the soul, whatever the fuck is in front of him. 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 The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. He must break the soul, whatever the fuck is in front of him. That's what I realized. I was never breaking the soul of anything in front of me. So that's why I came with this thing called taking souls. I started to devise ways to break a soul, human being, of the object, of whatever's in front of me. If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything. That is relentless. That's when a lot of stuff started clicking, man. I started watching those instructors on the side. They've been there, done that. Now they're instructing you. They have their parkas on, it's usually cold, coffee, drinking their coffee, and they're beating the crap out of us. And when I started to realize, I started playing mind games. And I was like, you know what? I bet these fuckers are looking at us, judging themselves about when they were going through home. I'm looking at Goggins right now. I was better than him. I was better than that guy. I was better than that fucker over there. I was like, okay. So what I started doing was I got my bro crew. It's Wednesday and everybody's broken, everybody's beat up, man, and everybody's like just kind of just trying to get through hell right now. And they tell you how you're supposed to feel. So you are feeling that way. I'm like, don't let these motherfuckers tell you how you're supposed to feel. No, it's day one, motherfucker. This is hour one. So I was getting my bro crew all jacked up. I said, we're gonna take these motherfuckers short. So they had us doing this simple thing that guys are struggling with. Broken too is just lost in the fucking boat and you're yelling. instructors' faces and it looked like someone had just fucked with their soul. And I looked at my guys in the booth and I said, hey, guess what? Those motherfuckers aren't fucking tonight. We own space in their fucking head. We own space. They were thinking about us tonight. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. He must break the soul, whatever the fuck is in front of him. Whatever the fuck is in front of him. Whatever the fuck is in front of him. Whatever the fuck is, whatever the fuck is, whatever the fuck is in front of him. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. He must break the soul, whatever the fuck is in front of him.
Oh, shit. A wild Herc appeared and disappeared. Shouts out to the wild Herc. Oh, my goodness. Hey, look who it is. Nice. Woo. Anyway. Alright, I gotta get out of it. I gotta go ice that leg. Thank you for being here this evening. I hope you've had a nice time. Alexander Shackle says, man, you telling me I can listen to Akira the Don mix some Meaningwave while playing No Man's Sky? Hell yeah, bro. Turning into a good Thursday evening all around. Yeah, for real. For real, enjoy No Man's Sky. I heard it's good now. I heard it got good. I did play it a bit. Hercules and me played it a little bit just before we left Texas. A lot of shooting weird-looking plants with a thing. A lot of mining weird-looking plants. And some. Oh, hey, look who it is. What are you doing, Hercules?
Me?
Yeah, what are you up to?
I was at the bathroom.
What bathroom?
Behind space.
What, there's a bathroom in space?
Yeah.
Why did you go to my bathroom in space?
Because it's scary upstairs and Mama's not there. And
It's really scary upstairs.
I've been lying on the bed for like 2 hours being scared.
What are you scared of?
Huh? The monster.
What monster? What monster?
I cannot say the name.
Can you describe the monster?
Black long hair, creepy eyes. Really just creepy in general.
Really?
Long, pointy, creepy fingers.
And where is this monster?
In the bathroom.
Don't think. See, the thing is, he's not in the bathroom. He's in your imagination.
It's just there's a window above the bathroom where
Yeah.
you can look up when you're having showers and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
really
nice.
pretty. Yeah, but when it's nighttime, it's pitch black and you don't know what's out there.
I know what's out there.
Uh-huh.
Mosquitoes.
Oh.
That's basically it.
That's the worst thing out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's mosquitoes. You know, that's about all there is around here. There's nothing for you to be scared of, little mister. All right. Anyway, I'm finishing up now, so I'll come and hang out with you.
Alrighty. See you
Alrighty.
later.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a minute, little guy. Julia says El Cuckoo. El Cookie? Who's a El Cuckoo? No cucks around here. This is a cuck-free zone. Lots of diamonds in the chat, Herky. He's gone. That was nice. You know, it's always good when a stream gets blessed by a rare appearance from Hercules. John B from SK says, best stream ever. Shecky says, yep, best stream ever. Julia says, until the next one. Yeah. Always go back the campaign if you've not yet backed the campaign. This would be a good time to back the campaign. We're very close to our initial number one stretch goal. First stretch goal, at which point everyone will get gatefold vinyl, you know, which would be nice to have gatefold vinyl. Gatefold vinyl is nice. And after gatefold vinyl, the stretch goal after that will get everybody lyric books. Lyric books, which are great. Lots of people love the lyric books from the previous vinyl because you get to read the lyrics while listening to the music while sat on a deck chair or lying in a hammock. Similar, it's very nice. After that stretch goal, if we manage that one, when we manage that one, it's colored vinyl o'clock. And after that, we start getting into very special things that have not yet been announced. So let's get that cracking. Go back the vinyl campaign today. Link is in the description of the broadcast. Link is in the pinned chat. That's my bloody leg. The Get Some instrumentals, which will be called Get After It 2, will be dropping tonight. Look out for those. If you are a channel member at level 2 or above, you'll have a free download waiting for you in the members tab. If you are a Patreon member on level 2 or above, you will have that. And if you subscribe on Bandcamp, you will have it delivered into your Bandcamp account, and you'll be able to stream it at your leisure and download it on the format of your choice. You can download it as a WAV if you like, or an AIF, or a MP3, or lots of other formats. You get to do that. Very nice, very nice. All of us, part of the same device. All right, I'm gonna go hang out with little Hercules, who's scared. He's a little scared. Poor little Hercules. He's on his own up there. His mama is at some form of stretching class, or is she at exotic pole? I'm not sure. She's something. So I'm gonna go see the boy. I'll see you all later. I'll probably leave the stream up for a little bit and then put it into the members zone. YouTube is fucking goes over with notifications, so it's that whole shenanigan has to be dealt with. Shout out, if you haven't checked it yet, we had a new music video. Douglas Murray came out yesterday. If you haven't checked that out yet, go check it out. It's really dope. It's really lush, and it's got one of my favorite thumbnails ever. The thumbnails are so cool. I very much enjoyed putting that together, and I very much enjoyed just sort of looking at it. I enjoyed looking at it so much, I posted a 4K version of the thumbnail for the Douglas Murray video with and without logos in the Discord. I posted those in the Discord. So if you would like to grab yourself a 4K version of the Douglas Murray St. George in Retirement Syndrome music video thumbnail, check it out in the Discord. Link is in the description of the broadcast. Also in the Discord is a I might talk about this in more detail on another occasion. I can't be fucked right now, but anyway, some people were making some very, very, very incorrect assertions about MEANINGWAVE music creation in the Discord. And so in order to prove the incorrectness of the weirdo statements, I posted a very, very, very rare bit of audio from 2019, which was me dictating a guitar part, all the guitar parts, in fact, for one of the Rogan songs, which is quite funny to listen to. Basically me going like that for like 10 minutes, like 2 minutes, 1 minute. So you can check that out too. There's also a really nice meme channel in the Discord. Shouts out to everyone in the Discord who posts memes. I enjoy it very much. There's a nice art channel. You can see like amazing art superstars like Haley Lane, the artist formerly known as Squiggly Dig, posting exclusive works in progress, which is very nice to see. I was in there early, and there's some like concept art for a new Bendy and the Ink Machine music video, which lots of young people are very excited about. People Hercules is age and generational are very excited about this new Bendy and the Ink Machine music video, and there's like exclusive art from that in the Akira the Don MEANINGWAVE Discord. How sick is that? Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, much love. Everyone's dropping nice little purple hearts in the chat. That's nice. Shecky says, make him strong like you do. Indeed. Sway says, love y'all. How you doing, brother? I hope everything is wonderful with you. Julia, Ulster White Canadian, Shecky. Spig Gandhi says, the art guys and gals go crazy. It's awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Spig Gandhi. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. All right, I'm going to go hang out with the boy. Go back that vinyl campaign. Link is in the description of the broadcast. I'll see you all very, very soon. Be excellent to one another. I know you always are. I know you will. I know you am. Where'd my song that I wanted to play you go? Oh my goodness.
Australian political philosopher Ken Renaud came up with. He identified a certain type of person who is keen on the revolutionary attitude, keen to be at the barricades. He called it St. George in retirement syndrome. St. George, after slaying the dragon and getting all the acclaim of slaying the dragon, might be tempted to go around the land finding more dragons. There being a deficit of dragons in the land, might end up swinging his sword at smaller and smaller beasts until eventually he might be found swinging his sword in thin air. Well, I don't say that there's no dragon-like thing left to slay in our society. I don't say that everything's perfect, but there is a lot in that, in the febrile, furious atmosphere of our time. When things have never been better, they're portrayed as if they've never been worse. Furious atmosphere of our time. When things have never been better,
they're portrayed as if they've never been worse. Yeah.
And this idea, I understand why people wish they'd been with Martin Luther King, Martin Washington. I have a few friends who were there. Tell me about it, like, it's fantastic, it's thrilling in the telling. I understand that people might want to be there. I understand that some people wish they'd been at the Stonewall. I get that. But I would urge that instead of thinking, therefore, I will fight as hard now as they did then, even if the stakes are minimal or non-existent, I would say, why not just enjoy the fruits of your predecessors' legacies and bravery and do something better with your life now. St. George, after slaying the dragon and getting all the acclaim of slaying the dragon, might be tempted to go around the land finding more dragons to slay. And there being a deficit of dragons in the land, might end up swinging his sword at smaller and smaller beasts. After slaying the dragon and getting all the acclaim of slaying the dragon, he might be tempted to go around the land finding more dragons to slay. And there being a deficit of dragons in the land, might end up swinging his sword at smaller and smaller beasts until eventually he might be found swinging his sword at thin air. Swinging his sword at thin air. Swinging his sword at thin air. Things have never been better, they're portrayed as if they've never been worse. Furious atmosphere of our time. When things have never been better, they're portrayed as if they've never been worse. Aye. No such thing as a what? Row. No such thing as a dragon. Aye. Like a dungeon dragon. The attitude of our time is an audition after the fact to be right in the center.
Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
Of course, he's amazing.